Okay, and we are live. It has been a while since we've done this. This is the Mirage Block Box Break, so we're going to grab packs out of each of these boxes. I'm going to put them in team bags, seal them with these serialized security tamper evident labels. In the end, it's going to look like this, but with Mirage Block instead of random packs I just grabbed to demonstrate. All right, so while we wait, quite a few people, 10 people, welcome. Hey, everybody. I'm going to crack a couple packs so that everyone has a chance to join before we get started. Do some origins. Good evening, everybody. Hey, Neil. Hey, everyone. See if we can get a Jace. All right, flip through these commons. Love the set. Uncommon. Thopter Engineer. A rare is Mizium Meddler. Focus. 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 There we go. Awesome. Chronicles. 12 people. Hey, biggest group we've had, I think, for one of these. I love Chronicles. Just such a... I hated it when I was a kid. But, you know, now it's kind of almost infamous. Nostalgic, fun. I don't remember the order of Chronicles. I believe they are... Yeah, they're 15 card packs. And nice little hit right off the bat. Urza's Lands, Keeper of the Faith, Baked but Excited. Hey man, that's a good way, because I'll tell you what, these are not necessarily entertainment videos. Once we get into sorting, putting the packs in Scavenger Folk, nice playable card. You know, it's a little dry. It's documentation for posterity. Living Armor, Remove Soul. Oh, nice, Urnham de Jinn. Love it. Puppet Master, I believe is our rare. Oh, Arcady Sabbath is definitely our rare. Nice. Elder Dragon. Looks really good. Love it. Let's see. 14 people. Let's do one more. I've got alliances here. Blaze, Ian, Gregory. A lot of people. Welcome. We'll get started in just a moment. False Demise. Balduvian Dead. Hailstorm. Oh, nice. Very nice. That's a good hit. I mean, I love the land cycle. I know. I'm hoping for Force of Will, but I love the land cycle and alliances. Gold Berserkers. The Sentry. Stormcrow. Enslaved Scout. Taste of Paradise. Soul to Visage. Undergrowth. Astrolabe. No Force of Will. Definitely happy with the Thawing Glaciers. Always a fun pack to open. Okay, so let's get started. So what we're going to do, when we did the Urza's block, I did a video for each box, and we put every pack in a separate team bag. But I got slightly larger team bags. We're going to put all 3 packs into a bag. I'm going to open each box right now, all 3 of them, and we're going to go through. So we need to get our random number. This list, if you're on the sheet, you know where to find the sheet. You can verify that that's the order that it was entered on. We're going to go to random.org. And of course, I let my tablet die and my laptop battery died. Here we go. All right. Focus. So we're generating one integer from 1 to 36. Get my finger out of the way. We click Get Number. We're going to get 1. See where we're starting. Spot 10. So basically what we're going to do, the start of the list now starts at 10. So Matthew, he's going to get the first pack from each box. We're going to work our way across the boxes down from left to right. So that's how they're going to be distributed. Alrighty, so wow, I mean, these boxes have skyrocketed. It is insane. Through the looking glass, as they say here. Nice clean entry points. Get these unwrapped. So these were $186 for the 3 packs. So it's each slot consists of all 3 packs. Kind of like a draft pack almost. You're getting 3 packs in one. And those 3 were $186. So so beautiful. This is, I think, some of the best art of any set. I just love Visions boxes, Mirage, Weatherlight. I remember seeing them up on the shelves all unfolded for my LGSs back in the day. So let's get these opened up. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, if I open up a box and they're all mixed around, I'll straighten them up as best I can. I'm not, going to try to figure out exactly which pack made it where. Let's see, you got a 6 Mirage tournament decks earlier this year. Got a $100 piece, and pulled a Lens Eye Diamond. That's awesome, man. I've opened so many Mirage packs, and actually I'm just gonna fold this back so it doesn't get in the way too much. I've never opened a Lion's Eye Diamond. I've always wanted to, but Visions is hooked on a feeling here. The boxes have flaps that fold under them. Sometimes they get hooked on packs and stuff. All right, awesome. There we go. Let me see what I can do here to not impair visibility too much. Let's stand Visions up as it was intended to be. See if we can kind of get it out of the way of Weatherlight here. What's the best way? Let's move this. Tilt. Let's see, can we still see everything? All right, we can see everything. Nothing's going to fall off the desk. Mirage boxes, yes, they are over over $3,000 right now. Weatherlight's starting to sell for over $2,000. Visions is a good like $1,600 to $2,000, which Visions and Weatherlight should be kind of attached to the hip. They're really similar content. Mirage is probably closer to $3,500 right now if you just wanted a box without sniping. So, all right, well, let's go. First pack from each box. Yeah, they are just so pretty. Here we go. And I'll just tuck them in this order. I hope everyone has fun. If you're opening these, let us know. Let us post in the group. Do a video of your own opening the packs. Let us know if you get any fun pulls. It's always fun to share, especially, when we can't get together and play live Magic. All right, I'm struggling. There we go. All right, pack 1. There we go. Pack 2, next one across. Yeah, I love this art. This is so fun. Come on. So does everyone have any preferences on what we do next? I know I've had one vote for revised. I've got Urza's Saga tournament brick on the list. Box of the Dark we could do. I just got a couple of Mirage tournament bricks in. We could do a couple of those. There we go. So let me know in chat or in the group kind of what you want to advocate for having next up on the list. The Urza starter brick. Yeah, that's a great one. Revised or dark? Dark, okay. Hey Jesse, welcome to the stream. Urza's block, yeah. The nice thing is there's no bad options, right? I mean, some of the greatest sets really of Magic. Not that there's too many bad ones, but not every set is really compelling for a box break like this. We're not going to be doing Fallen Empires breaks or anything like that. All right, pack 4 coming up. Interestingly, revised boxes, they were trending up pretty sharp. They were like 5,000 at the beginning of the year, and yeah, they've been about 5 to 5,500 for about a year and a half, before COVID started, really. And then they went up to about 6,500 3 or 4 months ago, and then over the last month they started, creeping up and into the sevens, and now they're a solid $8,000. And after Rudy made that video, every revised box on the market has been pulled down that's under $10,000. So I think we're looking at revised being a good $10,000 box at this point. It's pretty incredible. Just where these prices are going and the appreciation or inflation or whatever it might be. I know, and Rudy pumped revised hard. No kidding. Finally, when I actually had a few revised boxes, because I was preparing for a box break, so I have several right now, so that was welcome timing. Usually he pumps something right as I'm trying to get it, like Stronghold or something like that. Yeah, exactly. Timmy's Taco Emporium. But it's effective. I mean, he definitely has, market visibility. So, fantastic. Let's see. Stable so far. Pack 6 coming up. Oh man, I wish I had done this for the other 3. It was just, doing each box separately. I mean, it ended up taking, I think, 3 hours. It was kind of tedious, to be honest. By about the second and third box, I was running out of things to say. So this is coming along a much nicer clip, and less chance of getting anything mixed up going from box to box, confusing the numbers or anything, or when I put the packs together to ship, making sure I get the right ones together. So this will be, I think, much easier all around. Move that stack to the side, get ready for the next stack. Pack 7 coming up. When he showed the shards boxes he was acquiring. Oh yeah. It moves things so fast. I mean, I know that people I know that sell a lot of graded product were just showing the sold listings. I mean, just everything they had revised, graded, just sold out in a night. So it was definitely a huge market move there. If a revised box is in your reach, I mean, I think if you can get one around 8 right now, you're getting a good deal. I really think that it's one of the sets with the most room to grow. I think Visions and Weatherlight are actually still pretty fair values with room to grow. I think Mirage at 3,500. She'll probably stay at 3,500 for a while. I think that really adjusted for the spikes and the singles pretty quickly, and then Weatherlight and Visions were really undervalued at $400 before the big spike. So it made more sense for them to jump up so dramatically. Ice Age is vanishing. Ice Age is going to be popping here. Not that it already went to $900, so not that it hadn't already popped, but yeah, there's almost no Ice Age on the market now. And let's see what else is. I think Alliances needs to adjust. Alliances is really out of alignment right now. So it had been hovering around $1,000 for about a year and a half, and it's up to about $1,800 at the moment. But when you figure that Weatherlight and Visions, the oldest sealed box I have is Antiquities. Yeah, which is, one of the oldest you can get. I'd love to get something older, but Arabian Nights, I mean, people aren't willing to sell for under like $200,000, and I'm not even in that ballpark. And you can't, like, the economics just won't work. I mean, I'd have to sell packs for like $4,000, and they're just not worth that. So it doesn't make sense to go Arabian Nights. Legends and Antiquities is going to happen. It's just a matter of finding the right box, the right deal. I don't want a beater box. You know, when we do these packs, I want you to get good stuff. I don't want to be taking a gamble on a box that might have, you know, bashed in corners or water damage or something like that. You know, because the whole purpose of this is to get packs that, you know, are pretty awesome. I was talking about something. Oh, alliances. Yeah, so alliances has gone from about $1,000 to about $1,800 right now, and everything else has gone, you know, far past that. I mean, if Weatherlight is a $2,200 box, alliances should at least be $2,500 to $3,000. It just doesn't make sense. It's so many more playable cards. Well, I mean, yeah, mostly Force of Will, but still, just really, really great iconic cards. Hum of Obedience, great art, great land cycle. So it should pop. It should continue going up. There's very few boxes of alliances on the market at the moment. I think everyone that has them is knows it's undervalued and is waiting for it to adjust up. I think maybe Double Masters suppressed the value a little bit with that Force of Will reprint. Kind of took some momentum away from alliances. Another vote for the dark. Okay, I mean, yeah, I can definitely do the dark. Pack 12, third of the way through. There's a box of Unlimited in Germany, which it's a really fair price, or was at the time. I'm sure they've adjusted it up, but I don't think it's sold. That, man. In other times, I would love to go pick that up and bring that back, and we could really have some fun doing an Unlimited box break. It'd be a little pricey, but you know, for those that are able to do it, I think it would be pretty unique opportunity. Trying to get those little piles stable there. Yes, English. Stronghold, Tempest, Exodus boxes could retrace down any amount at some point. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely, a possibility, but so many things would have to move. Stronghold and Exodus were easily the best undervalued sets in 2020. 4th edition, I think. Oh no, they had Legends. Yeah, Legends had Italian, and then 4th edition had some foreign language variants as well. Got Legends in the box breaks. Need some from the dark. Yeah, definitely. And then, yeah, I don't know. I know he sold one, but I don't know. He's actually Kip in our sealed group. He did the box break for open boosters. That was pretty incredible. But no, I mean, Stronghold is such a good set. The whole Wrath cycle is really powerful. I mean, if it retraces, so I think Stronghold's selling for about $4,500 a box right now. I mean, if it retraces, it'll be to $4,000. I mean, if it went to $3,500, I'd start buying again. And I sold, honestly, I sold all of my Stronghold boxes. When they broke 3,000, I started moving them. Actually, about 2,500, I started moving them. Partly because I felt like they were approaching their peak, but also because, frankly, we had to put a lot more down on the house than I expected. So it was time to liquidate and capture some profits from that, and you know, sold a little early, but still was just fine. $14, so 15 right now. The third pack to this row. Oh, you got one of those unlimited packs? Oh man, nice. Yeah, that was I missed out on that one myself. I did not. No, it was actually as we were building the house, and I just didn't have the flexibility to put any money into Magic at the time, so I sat it out, and you know, that's not the type of thing that's going to come up very often, so kind of a bummer, but you know, it was worth it to not jeopardize our financial position to you know, make sure we're able to close on the house. All right, 15 through, pack 16 coming up here. Where are we at? I'm struggling with this one. Pack 17 coming up. So let me ask a question of the group, because I'm trying to think about sets outside of your wife got an engagement ring for Christmas, or your lady, and then you got an unlimited pack. That is awesome. That is awesome. So Matthew asked what inspired me to start doing box breaks. A lot of people, I heard the comment, I want a pack, but I don't want to buy it off of eBay. And, well, that makes a lot of sense. I did a few experiments. If you check my YouTube channel, you know, I kind of, you know, try to figure out what can you do, how can you manipulate packs, and it's pretty bad. You can weigh for foils, just like in Pokemon. I mean, you can take a box of, you know, Saga and pull every foil out, and then just sell the rest of the packs. Revised and earlier, you can search them, just easy as can be. So, you know, there's a lot of, I think, fear in the market of what if I get, you know, I don't want to spend $150 on a revised pack and get one that's searched. I'd rather spend, you know, 180 or 200 and get one straight out of a box. So two things are, one for me, okay, well, I can go and I can pick up a revised box and, you know, compare it to my other revised boxes, or I've picked up big collections and stuff like that where something will be in it, and hey, I'll take that risk. You know, I'm in a position where I've you know, had these boxes come and go since, you know, 93, 94. I've seen a lot of them. So I'm comfortable getting product and validating it, and I'll take the risk, and in exchange, you know, I'll do this service. And, you know, these packs are a little more than what you'd pay on TCG, but really, and even sometimes I'm able to beat TCG prices, but it's just, it's a win-win, right? Peace of mind, clean packs for you guys, and it's fun for me to be able to open these and hold them, and yeah, it's kind of how I got the idea. Alrighty, man, we're cooking right along. So I should be able to get these shipped out on Monday. I'll get tracking prepared tomorrow, and I'll send out everyone's tracking numbers, so you'll know they're coming. And then I'll have a pickup on Monday, and these should be on their way. Everything will be tracked and insured. What was I going to ask? Oh. As the sort of gold and silver age Magic has spiked, so basically Urza's Saga and older, outside of that, so let's say Prophecy and later, what are the most fond sets that you have, or most sentimental sets that you have? I kind of want to, I want to start thinking about, hey, maybe I want to invest in Mirrodin or, some of these newer sets. Because I feel like eventually, as these start to plateau, people are going to want to move on and say, I really loved Prophecy or something. Odyssey, yeah. Invasion blocks creeping up, Odyssey. And you're right. So, as you just point out, the foils. Those are some really nice foils. I did a 7th edition. I mean, 7th edition foil set is like $15,000 now. That's serious money. And I would not ever feel comfortable buying a loose 7th edition packs. It's just too easy to weigh those foils out. Innistrad, I don't think that's too new. I just think it's interesting. And not necessarily, this question is not necessarily for box breaks, but just, what do you think would be the next thing to, trigger a, sentiment of investment or opening? Future Sight, always one of your favorites. Yeah, that's a great one. I've actually never had a Future Sight box before. I kind of want to get one, but yeah, Innistrad was great. Really cool set, great art, nice theme. I really like that theme. Shadowmoor, I liked Shadowmoor a lot. That one's on a little crooked. Sorry, whoever got pack 21, slightly crooked. Yeah, so packs with foils do weigh more. They'll weigh about, I can't remember exactly, like a 1/10 of an ounce or a 1/10 of a gram more, but it's noticeable. So, I mean, you can get everything sorted out, and kind of, I do like, I did, I think in my video, like 3 or 4 different rows and increasing weights, and I just opened the heaviest packs first. I got like 5. I mean, you're going to get 5 to 8 foils. I got 5 foils with the foil rare. And so at that point, you can just be like, I'll just sell the rest of the packs loose. Oh, man, sealed case of Innistrad. Yeah, that is pretty sweet. I wouldn't crack it either. Wonder if Wizards of the Coast will ever just re-release non-reserve list containing sets. And what would that do to the... I don't think... what would that do to the OG box price? So let's say, I think what you're asking is, let's say, hey, we're going to reprint Mirrodin in a box that looks exactly like Mirrodin. Is that kind of what you're asking? I don't know. The interesting thing is, people are never fooled by, something that looks the same but is newer. Everything in Mirrodin's been reprinted or will be reprinted anyways. But there's something about, if you played in that era, or let's say you're a collector and you're like, I want a sealed box from every, Bronze Age set. You don't want the new one. You're still going to be drawn towards the original. It's like reprints of iconic comics. Okay, they hold some value, but man, the original, even though it looks identical virtually, except maybe like a yellow, stamp or a different price insignia. That's where the money is in the originals. And so this is actually something I've been kind of thinking about. Those boxes, even if it's not a reserve list set, like Mirrodin, I keep harping on that one because it's got my attention, but that box of Mirrodin is itself a reserve list item. Like, they cannot just rerun Mirrodin. That's over and done. They could create a copy of it, but a Mirrodin box is never going to be reprinted. That you can't go back in time. So I'm kind of trying to see, like, and think through that. Like, is that a valid assessment? Like, is it functionally reserved list in a unit? Obviously, the cards inside of it are not reserved list, but as a unit, a 7th edition box, it's never going to come around again. It is what it is. It was printed in, 2001. You're done. And some of those boxes are going up quite a bit. You know, you mentioned Odyssey Block. I mean, Odyssey went from, I was buying them for like $300 right before 2020, and now they're, what, 600? Time Spiral 2 is supposed to come out this year, and the first set is impossible to find now. I wonder if that will change after the new set comes out. I don't know. That's a good question. Time Spiral is really rare. It's one of those sets that's just so hard to find. Tempest is the same way. Like, you can find Stronghold boxes, you know, or at least you could. Now they're kind of off the market, but you could find Stronghold and Exodus all day. It was impossible to find Tempest when we did our Wrath Cycle break, and Time Spiral was kind of the same way. Really, really hard to find those boxes. Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, Odyssey's just through the roof, and it's such cool artwork and such a cool set. I definitely saw that coming, though. There was a time right before 2020, or maybe it was like January or earlier. There's like 4 or 8. There's 8 boxes of Odyssey available anywhere. And so I just bought 4 of them and held on to them, and sure enough, it just went through the roof. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you don't need to sell anything, I mean, there's just no reason to. Every time you sell, you lose 20% tomorrow, basically. Everything's on fire. And there's no reason to think it's going to stop, you know, with the state of the economy and the you know, projections of inflation. An asset like sealed collectibles, you know, they're just going to react well if the dollar does inflate or depreciate. Alrighty, let's see. I need to start making more rows, more piles here before something falls over. And grab some team bags, I'm running low on those. yeah, my box cracking definitely dwindling supply. I'm not too active, but yeah, that's one of the reasons why, like that one I have 1 box of antiquities, and I'm not gonna do a pack. You know, I'm not gonna pack it out until I have like 2 or 3, because, man, the second you do that, and this is what I learned with the first revised box I did. I think I packed that one out at like $5,000 or something, and then everyone realizes what you can do, and the next day it's $8,000 or $6,000, and so yeah, it's I've started making sure, one, I have multiples, or it's something I don't think is gonna go like out of reach right away. This is a lot of fun. I love doing this. I mean, it's so much fun to be able to open these boxes again for the first time in 20 plus years. Even though I'm not opening the packs, I mean, it's still, it's a lot of fun to be able to, you know, handle these and, you know, ship them out and see what you guys open and stuff like that. Magical hat. So Christopher just said he opened his revised pack and got a magical hat. That's a bummer, but yes, those are the odds. Not everyone can be as lucky as Matt was, who pulled like a tropical, and I can't remember. There's another quality rare in the second pack too, so he definitely did pretty well. Yeah, revised is. I mean, I was gonna say it's you know, boom or bust, but it's kind of turning around now, exactly as Rudy's video alluded to. Oh yeah, these birds, that's what it was. Yeah, they smell good. They smell good, they look good. They feel nice. They're shiny. They haven't been kicking around in a closet for 20 years in a shoebox or something. They're just, I mean, look at that. That's fun. All right, down to our last couple rows here. 29. All right, what's everyone want to talk about? I've run out of things to say. Okay, 36 more. Last 6 here. What do I think of the new set called on? I think I'm glad I bought some Ice Age. How many boxes of the Dark do you have? I have 4 boxes of the Dark. And then 1 Italian box. You know, I haven't been following Kaldheim very much, other than just to sort of try to figure out how much is going to affect Ice Age, to be honest. The new sets have so disillusioned me, the path that Wizards has taken. I haven't bought anything new. I haven't opened anything since Core 21 from the new sets. And I usually would try to open, you know, a couple boxes from every set, just because it's fun, for one thing, and then to get a feel for the set. I don't know. I've been totally disinterested in everything new coming out. Mostly focused on research and analysis on old school stuff. Getting things lined up for us to do revised and dark and stuff like that. So that's kind of been my focus instead of the newer stuff. I love Kamigawa though. Yeah, I definitely like the Kamigawa block. Haven't looked at the prices lately to see if they've moved much, but there was some really good value in the Kamigawa sets last time I did some analysis on them. Do you think the list reprints will push down prices moving forward? I think so. You know, I don't think so, honestly. I kind of compare it to the cards that have been reprinted in older sets. You know, like Lightning Bolt. You know, Sarah Angel. You know, you get it in the original sets. I mean, it's still the original, and that just holds such a premium. You know, you're going to pay 10 cents or, well, $1.50 or whatever for a brand new Lightning Bolt from Masters 25 or whenever it was last reprinted, but you're going to pay $500 for an alpha. So the originals are always going to hold a premium. I think what it would do is suppress any appreciation for a little while, because you're going to satisfy whatever pent up demand there is for that card. But look at like Tarmogoyf. I mean, it's just going to be a $40 card forever. And so the reprints don't necessarily cause a retracement of a huge amount, but it does, I think, prevent it from becoming an enormous, you know, $100 card or something like that. Did I find a Portal 3 Kingdoms box? No. Everyone wants like $25,000 for Portal 3 Kingdoms right now. There was a massive buyout. It was just ridiculous. It went from an $8,000 box to everyone thinks it's a $20,000 box. So unfortunately, sadly, no, I could not get any Portal 3 Kingdoms at a price where it would even make sense, you know, for packs. Summer Magic. I don't have any Summer Magic. It is such a volatile and shady almost marketplace, I want to say. With Summer Magic, I think there's more of it than people want to let on. I think there's a few people that have a lot of it, is what I should say. And all of it's in mint condition because none of it was played with. So yeah, Summer Magic is not my thing. I would love some Summer Duels or Summer Vesuvan. Oh, that's so pretty. But no, I don't have any. I collect the foils have been going on. Yeah. So some of those, Bronze Age foils are definitely sought after. You know, one of the interesting things when you see a summer card, go look at how many unique bidders there are. There's just not that many people even fighting over them. Yeah, so it's always something that kind of worried me. All right. Oh, okay, 2 lots. For a second, I thought I counted it incorrectly. Here we go. Last 2 packs. It's getting warm in the office right now. What interest do I have outside of Magic? Video games, comics, in terms of collectibles. Not that I have a significant collection in either of those, but I've always loved, retro games and comics. If I get the free time, I want to learn a little bit more about, the different NES variants and start collecting some older NES games for sure, that I had from when I was a kid. Yeah, that's kind of my collectibles. I have 2 kids, so that's pretty much, there's no hobbies going on right now. This is this, work, and the young ones. That one guy sells most everything I need. Yeah, and I'm usually, so Christopher's saying, this is for anyone watching on YouTube after this goes up. Yeah, there's one guy that sells all the Summer Magic on eBay, and bidding against 2 other people the most. Yeah, exactly. And who are those 2 other people? Yeah. Are they affiliated in any way? But yeah, I definitely agree. I've seen a lot of people kind of feel the same way about summer and those sales. What do I do with the old boxes? Well, these are going to, basically someone already asked, hey, can I grab these boxes? For these, because I do have like a ton of these broken down somewhere in my, in storage. I just gave these away. But if it was like a really valuable box, I'd sell it or keep it. I do like to have them for displays and decoration. But yeah, these are being donated. Yeah, each of one of your favorite basics, and then you're out. I agree. I love the basics in summer, stuff like that. So hey, that was that. We are all packed up here. I'll get these ready to ship out. Like I said, I'll get you your tracking probably tomorrow, maybe as late as Sunday, and then these are all going to get picked up Monday and head out to you guys. So. And girls. Thank you all for this. Really appreciate the opportunity to do fun stuff like this. Hopefully you find it a valuable service. And so basically they're shilling the summer cards. Yeah, that's the theory. No 37th pack this time. That's right. And for those that don't know, we had an Exodus box with 37 packs. It was pretty fun. So, all right. Thanks everybody. Have a good night, and I enjoyed it.